Hi, my name is Paul Olson in Denver, Colorado of Company Brokers. Been a business broker and business consultant for 20 years now, and here to give you a solid recommendation or reference to use. Michael Walls of Tampa Bay Internet Outsource. Mike is extremely knowledgeable. In my opinion, I've worked with several other SEO and website developers over the years, and Mike stands far and above all the others. He's very, very quick to respond, very professional, very hands-on. He's not like working with some big company or anything like that. He's prices are very reasonable. He's been very fair with me from the very beginning. I believe that he's taken my website, which has underperformed and gone through an enormous amount of changes since I've met him. I think it looks very professional, very classy, and more importantly, I think he has an incredible wealth of knowledge on maximizing, SEO. Whether it be Google or Bing or Yahoo, whatever it is, I think he has a wealth of knowledge. He's got an enormous amount of experience. He's been doing this for 10 or 15 years, and I think he was one of the pioneers. I mean, he was there in the early years. And so I trust him completely. He's been very fair. I understand, what I get each time. I'm not a computer person. It's a little bit over my head, but all I know is I want to be on page one on all the search engines. I want to be at the top of the page on page one, and all my keywords, I want them optimized. And Mike, in very short order, only 3 or 4 months now, has done an incredible job of pushing both of my websites to the top of the ranks. He really looks at it from an analytical standpoint. And more importantly, I also think he's not only kind of an SEO or website techie, I think he also is a very, very smart marketing hat that he wears. He really understands branding. He really understands visual appeal. He really understands, something that's going to get a high level of viewership or readership on a given site. And so it's much more important. It's just as important to get people, as many people as possible drawn to your site. But you want them camping on your site. You want them noodling through all of your pages. You want them spending time on it. And I think he's done a very good job, an excellent job, of designing a very, very user-friendly site and something that people would want to spend a lot of time at. But he's given me also some great advice on things that resonate well with the buyers and sellers or my customers basically, and some things that don't resonate very well. So I think he has a very, very good diverse background, and I couldn't imagine not working with anybody else at this point. I think all the advice he's given me has been very much has benefited me, and he really had my best interests in mind. And I think he's had my bottom line and a budget that I could afford to spend. I think he's always kept that in mind as well, and he's always been in my corner. And that's important when you're dealing with basically your marketing and sales and your branding person. You really want to know that they have you in mind. And of course he has other customers, and it's important to manage all your people. I'm not his only customer, but I really feel as though I'm a top priority. So I would give a ringing endorsement to Mike Walls. And if anybody has any questions or wants to talk further, I'd be glad to serve as a reference. My name is Paul Olson, and I can be reached at 303-382-1900. And my website is Company Broker. Thank you very much.